hey, I have an idea. Let's create your own winning crypto portfolio for 2023 together. So a lot of you like my crypto portfolio videos and have been asking me for more crypto portfolio videos. But the truth is there are a lot of crypto portfolios already out there, from influencer A to YouTuber Z. So I thought to myself, how can I actually give you a crypto portfolio but also give you value? So I decided to hit two birds with one stone. Not literally, I love birds, but actually do two things at the same time. So what I decided to do is build a crypto portfolio with you, build it together so you can see my thought process on how to build a crypto portfolio while at the same time giving you a crypto portfolio. That way, not only could you build your own crypto portfolio at any time, but also you will learn how to actually do it yourself. So here's what I think you should do. I think you should pause the video, go inside, grab yourself a pen and notepad. On the way back, stop by the kitchen, grab yourself your favorite beverage, whether that's coffee, whether it's tea, whether that's cocoa. Go ahead, comment down below what your favorite beverage is. Come back, relax, take a sip of whatever your beverage is, hit unpause, and let's get started right now. Okay, so here we are in the factor pad here, and let's say we want a crypto portfolio for about $5,000. Now keep in mind, it doesn't have to be $5,000. This can be $1,000 or $2,000 or $10,000. Doesn't really matter. We're just using $5,000 for an example here. Now, whether you are new into cryptocurrency or whether you're getting into the beginning of a bull market, you want to start with a starting portfolio. Now, this applies whether you've had portfolios before, whether you're in crypto before or not. You'll see why in just 1 second. But basically, you want to start with 2 or 3 cryptocurrencies, maybe Bitcoin here, which is one of the most important ones. We'll say why later on. Ethereum, and maybe Solana, or better yet, maybe Matic. And there is a few ways to work this right now. You can enter that $5,000 whole, depending on your risk, depending on where you are in the bull cycle, or you can do it partly with DCA. I'm going to put it in whole right now because I want to show you what I personally do, what I do in the beginning of bull markets or when I know a bull market is coming. Okay, let me explain. So you put $5,000 into the starting portfolio. Now, usually top cryptocurrencies, they go up first. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, or Matic will go up first. And what you want to do is take profits from this portfolio into, let's say, your secondary portfolio here. Let's just call it second portfolio because I really can't think of a better name right now. So let's say you invested about $1,700 in each of these cryptocurrencies here. And I know the math is off, but it really doesn't matter, okay? So let's say you put $1,700 into Bitcoin, and now it's gone up 10, 20, 30%, whatever, and it's gone up to $2,500. Ethereum has gone up to, let's say, $3,200, and your Matic here did very well. Let's say it went up to $4,000. What you want to do is take the excess amount, what you've made on each of these cryptocurrencies, and put them into your secondary cryptocurrency portfolio here. So that's $800 in Bitcoin, $1,500 in Ethereum, and I'm putting euros instead of dollars here, but doesn't really matter, and $3,300 in Matic. Now, I know this sounds a little too good to be true, but believe me, you're gonna see this at some point, no matter where in the cycle. As long as you're in the bull cycle or beginning of the bull cycle, you're gonna see profits like this. But even if you don't, it doesn't really matter because this system here protects you. I'll show you why later. So now you have a secondary portfolio over here in USDT, may I add, or your favorite stablecoin, USDC or whatever you like. You have your profits in the secondary portfolio. And in this portfolio, you're gonna go for mid caps over here. So if you got into Solana, for example, one would be Matic. By the way, I really like Matic. I think this should be part of your portfolio here. Now bear with me, let me just clean this page over here. All right, so now you're in your secondary portfolio over here, your secondary portfolio over here. And you take your profits, whatever those profits were from your first portfolio, and you make a second portfolio. So as we said, one should be or could be Matic over here. And I do believe in Matic, by the way. So this is in real time what I would buy. Then you can go with something like Atom, for example. Atom's doing very well. It's been doing very well. I love the price action. Then we want a couple of metaverse cryptocurrencies. So let's say Decentraland here, and which is Mana. And maybe Sand as its contendant or competitor. GRT would be another one. GRT, the graph, especially right now. And maybe something like Link here. And then what you do exactly the same thing. Your profits from this portfolio go into your third crypto portfolio here. You go to your third one right here, okay? But this time you build up your crypto portfolio with a little riskier cryptocurrencies, but that can have more massive growth. So for example, here we can have ApeCoin, right? ApeCoin is one of them. Another one would be Gala, which I've been talking about for a very long time. Then you got Ajax because of the whole AI narrative. Maybe Fetch.io. Doge would be one for this portfolio here. Maybe Uniswap, because of the narrative that's going around in centralized exchanges right now. And then you can go with something like PancakeSwap or Cake Token, which should do very well. Also because of the centralized exchange narrative right now. See, what you're actually doing, you're building portfolios, not adding to the first portfolio or the second portfolio, but you're using profits to build the other portfolios. Now, this will do a couple of things. First of all, it should be timed. If everything worked out, if you got in properly at the right time, the first portfolio, because they're higher cap coins, should pump first. Then they usually trickle down to the second portfolio, which I just showed you, and then the third. So basically, if you get in at the wrong time, all you have to do is wait for it to become the right time. Does that make sense? And then just using profits to make new portfolios, you don't have that FOMO because you're still holding your base portfolios, and basically you're going up, you're just making newer and newer portfolios. Now, this is extremely important. How do you exit? How do you get out of these portfolios? Because that is also very, very important. Let me show you. As these cryptocurrencies go up like crazy, you're going to notice that all cryptocurrencies, all small caps are going up like crazy. They're just pumping to new highs. Like everything's going crazy and everyone's talking about crypto. Your mother's calling you about cryptocurrency. Your friend that hasn't talked to you for 5 or 10 years knows you're in crypto is going to be calling you. You'll be going in the Uber. They'll be talking about cryptocurrency and how much they made. And you're going to see some crazy, insane cryptocurrencies like, I don't know, like SafeMoon over here or some crap like that. A new cryptocurrencies coming out like AquaGold or whatever that is, they're going to start going up like crazy. Now, what you can do in this case is take the profits from this portfolio to gamble into these cryptocurrencies over here, but also start taking 50 to 75% of your earnings, of your profits in this portfolio back into your secondary portfolio here. Okay, does that make sense? So you're putting your profits back into this portfolio while gambling down here. And I'm not telling you to buy SafeMoon over here. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I'm just giving you an example. Then for this portfolio here, you do the same thing. You take your profits as time goes by, you're taking them into your first portfolio, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum. You could do it in Matic too as well, that's fine, but I would concentrate in this case on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and Matic if it's something you want to hold long term depending on the narrative there. And then on this portfolio, Bitcoin and Ethereum, you want to take at least 50% of that into USDC or USDT, whatever you prefer, and just hold it. That's it. Just hold it. And it's okay to take out more. It's okay to go out 70% or 75% of cryptocurrency this time because you're expecting the drop. You've seen the signals that you're getting near a top and you want to take profits. Now, that said, another safe thing that I personally do whenever I make profits in these portfolios over here, I actually do what I'm telling you, but I also take a certain percentage into Bitcoin. So I always take Bitcoin. Why do I take Bitcoin? I've spelled it, I completely killed the spelling here. But I always take profits into Bitcoin because altcoins will make you rich, but Bitcoin here will make you wealthy. So altcoins will make you rich, Bitcoin will make you wealthy, because even when it drops, basically you can use Bitcoin to buy that drop, but it's also the cryptocurrency that's going to go up again, or at least a bigger chance for it to go up again and meet all-time highs, as we've seen time and time again. It's also not a security, it's a commodity, it's got support, it's the safest one to be in, so it still keeps you exposed in cryptocurrency while you're taking profits from other more dangerous cryptocurrencies that tend to fall more than Bitcoin. Does that make sense? Now, you may be wondering, Paul, this is all great, that's fine, I understand this, and this is something that makes sense, and I'll start doing this. But Paul, what cryptocurrency should go into that portfolio? And that all depends on the narrative, the timing of that particular bull market. These things change. They're never the same. Now, this example that I actually gave you, this actually works. This is actually a very good cryptocurrency portfolio you can start with. And as we're going down the road, I can give you what I would put in the secondary and third portfolio. But as it stands right now, this is a great crypto portfolio that should win in 2023 in case something changes. Does that make sense? The only thing I would change, obviously, here, I wouldn't use SafeMoon at all over here. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I would go something with crypto.gpt, for example, crypto GPT, or something along those lines. I've talked about cryptocurrency and crypto gems in certain videos I've put out there. If you check them out, I'll leave them linked. I'll actually put it at the end of this video in a card, and you can actually see what I invest in or what I look for. Now, if you want another way to build your crypto portfolio, this is very important, by the way, and I actually suggest you watch this video right here to give you a better understanding and a different sort of way of doing it, this video right here. Or if you want to see one of my portfolios, check out this video right here. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next video.